Welcome to Real Time with Florida Sportsman. This week, we're in the Big Bend, fishing at a Horseshoe Beach. Horseshoe Beach is just a speck on the map. Let me tell you what, if you blink, you will miss this town. Probably known just for its fishing. Don't even look for a major hotel. Don't even look for a major convenience store. There ain't much going on in this town. Before launching the Triton, we had to stop at the local tackle store, slash hardware store, slash grocery store, slash museum, library. This place had it all, one stop. Well, we had to stop and get some gold hooks and some shrimp in preparation of catching some pinfish for the grouper. This week we're fishing with Chris, aka Key Pond, on the forum. What do you got planned for us today?
We're gonna run off, hit a grouper hole, some reds and some gags early on, and then swing by and see if we can catch some AJs on Topwater.
How far of a run we got planned?
Total far out is 25 miles.
25 miles out in the Gulf. Chris was telling me you like to have a variety of bait, you know, live bait, dead bait. So we stopped on these grass flats to pick up these pinfish. You know, he's been finding that the grouper some days will only have the live bait. We needed it before we headed out. This is what you need to bring the kids along for right here.
No doubt.
Elephants eat peanuts. After catching some pinfish, we pointed the nose of the Triton west, and it was an 18-mile run to the first stop.
A real basic rig that I'm using 3 ounces of lead, getting us down. We're only in 50 feet of water. I'm going to a 60-pound piece of fluorocarbon leader, circle hook, like a 7.0 VMC circle hook. I didn't even use a swivel, I just kind of left the tag on that uni-to-uni knot, a little bulky knot, keeps the weight from sliding down. Keep me from using all that terminal tackle. And maybe about a 4 or 5 foot piece of section of leader, it's probably even longer than you need. Just hooking them right in the nostril.
Chris explained to me that this spot was known for its gag grouper and some red grouper as well. And let me tell you, he wasn't lying. From the moment we arrived at this spot, the action was non-stop. What kind of bottom is this here? That is this rock and limestone?
It's pretty much limestone with pitted holes in it. It's not really, when you look at the depth finder, it looks pretty flat, but the real structure is below the the level surface you're seeing on the depth sounder. I can't talk and hook up at the same time.
It is it's not.
It wasn't just me. Thinks you got a nice one.
That's some good eat right there.
Little baby.
You know, sitting in 45, 50 feet of water, it wasn't too deep to get a jig down. I thought to myself, grab the lighter rod, grab a gulp bait, dropped it down. Wouldn't you know, they love the gulp. Oh.
Decided to bust out the trout rod on them. Gulp jerk shed.
Nice.
Look how pretty. Now this is the first time I've ever caught one of these.
Really?
I'm not lying to you about that. This is the very first time.
Chris's parents were actually nice enough to let us stay at their house. They have a little vacation house over here. What town is that, right outside of Horseshoe?
Cross City.
Cross City. And you've been coming to this area, you're telling me, since you were a kid.
Rumor has it they stuffed me under the bow of a boat at 2 months old when we went fishing. So yeah, I'd say I've been coming here a while.
There you have it. Couldn't get away with that nowadays.
No. Oh, we got tight back.
Oh, come up, come up. Well, I guess the gags like the gulp too.
That one's legal. Most of the year.
Jerk shad, trout rod, grouper in the Gulf. Oh no! Oh no!
That could be a red.
Definitely fight. Woo! You better do your exercises before you come out here.
We've been on the spot literally an hour. And I'm getting flat worn out. Whew, look at that. That's a decent gag right there, right?
That's nice, man. That's beautiful. 26, 27 inches maybe?
What do you say? You want to move over to that AJ spot and get more of a whooping?
Let's do it.
Man, those gags and those reds about wore us out. Every drop we were getting eaten. Chris said, you know, another 8-mile run, he had an AJ spot. I knew we needed to save some energy, so we packed it up and made the move. All right, second spot, amberjack spot. Chris says he pulls up to this spot half the time the fish are up on the surface. You know, 20, 30, 40-pound AJs.
Yeah, and they like the topwater plugs. Let's cast topwater out here and they'll hit it in packs.
Arriving at this spot, Chris says to me that we need to look for these fish. Now, when I think of amberjack, I think of reef donkey down deep. I don't think of a visual fish, but he says, no, you're gonna see these fish on the surface. I thought it was full of them, but he wasn't lying. We could see these fish, man. They were all underneath the boat. I was having a hard time getting me to plug. Chris decided, you know, let's put a pinfish on. Let's fire these fish up. Let's get them going. He dropped the pinfish down, immediately hooked up. What took so long?
Slow it down, easy does it.
Just got them fired up. Maybe I can try to get them on a plug now. Oh yeah, they're swimming all around now.
Once Chris had his fish hooked, it fired up the school. They all rose to the surface. I grabbed that Rapala topwater plug, fired it out there, a couple clicks, bam, I was on. Here he comes. Ah, he took the plug. Oh!
Look at the school of them following it. Oh, they all want the plug.
Oh! Chris was saying, you know, if you don't get them right away, you hook one up, like dolphin. It fires the rest of them up.
Work like a champ. All right, I'm moving out of your way, man. I'm moving out of your way. About 20 pounds. About the bottom of the slot around, or bottom of the average around here. Good way to break the ice and fire up the morning. Goodbye, girl. Thank you very much.
You don't like this, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, this is fishing at its finest.
This is gonna be it here.
There he is! There he is! There he is! There he is! Oh, what a take! Oh, look at them all! Are you kidding me?
I got mine.
Wow, if that don't get the blood pumping.
You
better eat your breakfast when you come out here. Oh, that's him right there on that Rapala topwater plug. Oh! God!
That's solid 30.
Big Bend. Real time.
Here you go. Oh. Oh, it was a nice release.
Man, when those amberjack got fired up, it was unbelievable. Up on the surface fighting over it. You know, we were throwing plugs, we were throwing Gulp jerk shads. It didn't matter what you threw out there. Chris actually got tired of hooking them and took the hooks off the Rapala just to watch them explode on the plug. It was the most unbelievable action I've ever seen offshore. See, everybody at home, Chris is the smart one. He took the hooks off the plug.
Exactly, that way I don't have to fight them again.
If that don't get your blood going, nothing will. With these fish so fired up, I knew this was the perfect opportunity to break out the fly rod. You know, I've never caught one on a fly rod. I don't claim to be some great fly fisherman, but I knew this was the perfect opportunity to try to get one. There he comes, there he comes. Oh!
Nice!
Oh!
Very nice.
I think I should have brought the 12.
There's no structure around here, so
Oh, thank God.
no reason to fight him too hard. Let him run if he needs to run.
I came unglued on the fly.
It didn't break it, did it?
Broke it.
You know what they call it when you break off an AJ? Sissy! That's the term.
Smart me, I didn't bring the fly box, so I just lost the one fly I had.
Found a 5/0 hook and a bucktail. We're gonna make a fly. Oh! He doesn't even know he's hooked. Now he knows. Oh, that's as good as it gets right there. Right next to the boat, I got him to take it.
Very nice.
25 miles out of Horseshoe Beach, sitting in about 50 feet of water. There's amberjack everywhere. Incredible fishery. Oh, there he is. Good luck with that. We're doubled up. I got one on the fly. He's got one on the small trout rod. This is crazy. You know, these amberjacks don't get the credit that they deserve. They're referred to as reef donkeys, not really known for their food value, but let me tell you, man, that was one heck of a fun fishery on topwater plugs and fly. You don't get any better than that. Look at that, on the fly rod. We've caught them on plugs, we've caught them on live bait. Finally got the one on the fly, broke another one off earlier, tied that fly out here, threw something together, and they ate it right next to the boat. Beautiful take. I don't know what more we could have done to harass those amberjack. We threw everything in the tackle box at them. My arm was sore. Chris took the hooks off his plugs an hour ago. It was time to make the move, try something different. Chris had one last piece of bottom he wanted to hit on the way back in. He said it was been known to catch, quite a bit of red grouper on. So we wanted to give it a shot, try to get a legal red grouper. Chris, we're sitting here, 20, 25 miles offshore, and to a lot of people that, you guys run it all the time, but we're out here in a bay boat, but we did things smart. We got the VHF, we got the EPIRB, we kind of let people know where we're going. That's kind of what you do typically?
I've got I actually leave a track with my wife on our computer, and a drop dead date to call the Coast Guard. So
that's so important. I mean, a lot of bad things can happen out here, and as long as people know where you're at, when you're supposed to be back, you can prevent a lot of problems. I tell you what, having that EPIRB on there makes me feel a heck of a lot better.
No doubt, man.
Oh, nice.
He's running. This ain't this is a king, man.
Sweet, a little more variety out here. Not a keeper yet. At this last spot, we picked out some small red grouper. Never got a legal fish. Chris got a nice kingfish as well, but that wind was starting to pick up. We had a 20-mile run in front of us. It was time to get home. What an unbelievable day. One I'll never forget. Chris, AKA Keepon from the Big Bend section of the Florida Sportsman Forum, has been on the bite. I've been following his posts and I've been seeing his pictures. I knew he could catch the fish, but this visual fishery, surface plugs, fly, it was out of this world. It was because of Keepon's pics and posts that I chose him to fish with. So keep your posts coming, because I may fish with you next on Real Time with Florida Sportsman. Real Time, Florida Sportsman, Big Bend. Damn it. Oh, knuckle busting.
He goes. Go.
Get him up, get him up.
He goes.
Me. Holy, get him in.
I got to open it up. I can't see him. I can't tell where he's at. Doing everything I can to make sure he doesn't get eaten.